Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Scary Stories. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. I'm just really excited. Alright, let's read Lua's 50 scary story. I joined to work at a pizza place. No one was there. I was expecting someone to join. Since no one was there, I joined manager. I went over to my house. Nothing was there, just empty. Usually my house isn't. I have a dance floor. Someone texts things I put on the wall. I decided it was a glitch and rebuilt my house. Someone joined by the name Lua50. I was completely scared the moment because Lua50 was never online. So I decided to talk to him. I said, Lua50, you're fake. He said nothing. I said, Lua50, talk to me. He said nothing. He just stood there. So I wanted to leave, pretend escape as normal menu popped up. I clicked leave game, but it wouldn't work. I kept doing it, then gave up. When I closed the menu, Lua15 said something. You cannot escape. Right after he said that, the laugh emote for gloomy above. I was scared. I had no idea what to do. Since I was manager, I clicked vote ban. It worked. It kicked him off. He joined again. I started my computer, went back onto Roblox, and decided to join a new game. I joined Twisted Murder. No one was there. Then Lula50 joined again. I clicked leave game. I left the game. The menu changed to Lula50. Even my character is Lula50. I joined work at the pizza place again. Lula50 was there. I took a picture. Lula50 stood there. I used the add tool I bought a sword gear to kill him. Then he left. Then people joined in. I was manager. It was all normal again. I was hunted by Lula50 and then got a message from Lula50 and it said, Lula50, subject? Question mark. You have proven you are scared. You wanted me gone, but soon you will see. And you will be scared. Date 6/6/6/6/6/6/6 p.m. Everything was normal, but I needed to show my friends this, so that was that. It's actually not really creepy. Alright, let's go to the next one. Let's go to this one. It happened when I was 7 years old. I would go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I rode the bus home. It was Sunday and I had just missed my bus. So I had to wait longer for another person. I would have called my parents, but they were out for an event. Taxi charged more, so I decided to sit in the wait shelter. It was a cold night and snow had just started clearing around the ground. My bus was taking longer than usual. I got out my phone and listened to some music. Almost an hour had passed. It was freezing, and I hadn't seen anyone at all. That wasn't until I noticed something in the corner of my eye. It was a creepy guy dressed up in a thick layer of clothing, walking slowly towards me. I knew staring at him would draw in more attention, so I just focused on my phone. He sat down at the end of the shelter, just staring at me. There was something off about him. He seemed like he was either drunk or on drugs. He asked, "Where's the bus, dude?" I took out my earphones and said, "I think it's delayed because of the snow." He stared at me for a while and then started mumbling to himself. He was really starting to creep me out. I pretended on my phone. After a couple minutes, I took another look, and he moved closer to me. I looked away for a second, and then I heard the sound of sliding even closer. Turned to him, and I said, "You okay?" He stared at me with glossy eyes, lifted his arms with his pocket knife in his hand. He leaned towards me and immediately grabbed my bag and ran as he fell into the ground. I ran down the road, trying my hardest to not look back. I kept going until I got to the next bus stop. Bruh, you're crazy. I turned around and checked if he was there. He was gone, so I went to sit down, feeling relieved. Then I raised my head on the back of the glass, waiting for the bus. Knock, knock, knock. I jolted, turned around to see the same guy, staring at me through the glass. "What the heck is wrong with you?" Then he started walking around the shelter to me with the pocket knife. What the heck? "I'm warning you, stay back," I yelled in a panic. I was breaking up, but I wanted to run. But I left my bag in the shelter. I couldn't leave without it. Suddenly, the man leaped at me. I quickly moved out of the way. He fell to the ground, face first. I froze in shock and noticed that there was blood coming from his face. I tried to get a response from him, but nothing worked. I called the police and paramedics. They said they would arrive shortly after I told them what happened. And they told me the guy was on prescription drugs. Risky. I later learned his son got organs sold by a kidnapper. Went off the rails. He was taken away for treatment, and that's the last time I saw him. I got my driver's license shortly after. That low-key kind of scary. Bro, what the crap? I think that's VIP. I'm not sure. Let's go to the next one. Alright. Let me drink some water. A 1970s scary story. This happened to me in 1970, to be exact. It was November 3rd, 1971. O'Clock News, November 23rd, 1971. I was 20 years old at the time, and I was really down my luck. I was living at Portland, but I made fun of the sale. I'll be going home very soon. Wait, but I'm from Seattle. I'll be going home very soon. Just chilling on my piece. I lost my job and was about to be from my apartment because I couldn't pay the rent. I will be flying back home to stay with my parents until I could find a new job or something to get the money from my apartment, which would be very unlucky. I had one more light left in my apartment before leaving. I didn't feel like staying home, so I decided to go for a walk and have a drink at the bar. On my way to the bar, I stopped at a consignment store and purchased a lottery ticket. I walked down the street and entered a nearby bar where I ordered myself a beer. Not long after that, a man came inside to sit next to me, ordered a drink, and we talked about life, just in general, conversations. When he mentioned he was going on a flight next day to Seattle, I laughed and asked, "Wait, flight 305? He laughed and said, "Yeah, that's the one." He asked me why I was heading there. I told him I had many troubles, and considerately, he said the same thing. He seemed to be a nice guy. We talked for another hour before he decided to call it a night. Unfortunately, I never called his name. I was about to leave the bar myself shortly after that. and I heard on the TV the lottery numbers would be announced. So his lottery numbers are 195711. I decided to stay and check if I had won or not. Why not? And would you believe it? I won 1,500 monies. I was beyond belief. I was shocked, and of course I wouldn't need to go back home because I had money now. The next day I saw something on the news that a flight has been hijacked, and the plane was being held at random. The same flight I was going to be on. I could not believe it, but the sketch of the guy described, he took the flight hostage, was accepting the same guy on the bar. He used to... Just read that to yourself. Because, like, I can't read. Pause the video if you need to. I'm going to move on. Bruh. Just going to, like, jump out of nothing. I didn't know why, but I never said anything to anyone. Even if I could, it's not like I knew his real name. It was such a scary coincidence that only the thing that stopped me was the reason why I protected him anyway. I needed money, then I got it's strange how everything works in our life. The end. Clear respect. Ticket numbers 195711. Congratulations, you won $15,000. Like, no one's talked. Alright, I need more water. And I'm sorry if I'm not a very good reader. Oh, hi. That just looks like a really good painting. Oh my gosh, this fan art's so nice. That looks like a real photo though. I love fan art. Hi. I think she's just cutting grapes. Yeah, she's just cutting grapes. Let's chill on the bench. Alright, fine. Alright, it's scary. Oh yeah, by the way, I might stop in the middle of the reading because either I can't say something because it's too hard, or I'm getting water. Walking down the road with his boat, hits road closed, signed, ow. No! His boat. Bill's gonna kill me. Ah. Jump scares. Hi there, Georgie. What a nice boat. Do you want it back? Yes, please. Sorry. You're a nice boy. I bet you have a lot of friends. Sorry, but it's my brother's best friend. Where is he? In bed, sick. I'll give you a balloon. Don't you want a balloon too, Georgie? I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. Well, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown, Georgie. Meet Pennywise. Oh, well, Pennywise. Laughs. No, we aren't strangers, are we? ... Storm blew me away. So what are you doing in the circus? Storm blew me away. It blew the whole circus away. Do you smell the circus? There's peanuts, cotton candy, hot dogs, and popcorn. Popcorn, is that your favorite? Uh-huh. Me too, because they pop, 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 pop. Laughs, and stops laughing. Without your boat, if you lost it, Bill's gonna kill you. Laughs, I should stop. I should keep going now. Take it, Georgie. Didn't talk. Bites Georgie. Doesn't look like he's doing anything. Bro, what are you doing? Gets Georgie. Billy! That's the end. You should just let your brother best friend kill you. Yeah. And a smarter idea. And that's why you don't trust clowns. Alright, let's do Ouija board scary story. I think I've read this one before, but I haven't read it to y'all. Ever since I can remember, we already had this old vintage Park Brother Ouija board sitting in our closet, collecting dust. When I was a kid, I always wondered what it was for from the box. The box seemed like a horrible game until one day I found out a Ouija board is a really immediate. I dug it out of the closet. I need water. I just got back from school, by the way, guys, so that's why I sound tired. I insisted my brother try it out, and we eventually got him to play along. We put our hands together in the parachute. I began asking typical questions like, is anyone there? Can you answer me? Or my brother jokingly moving the parachute around and answered from kind of an entity. Was there no real response? After we got bored and put it back. I did a research that night and found out how a Ouija board works. People said online that the most ideal event was using a Ouija board in the dark room, but only lit by candles. When my parents weren't home, I managed to gather up 6 or 7 candles and convinced my brother we'll try it one more time. I'm reading this fast, bro. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I lit the candles, set them around the table in the dining room with all the lights out. We tried one more time, asked it again if someone was there. The parachute began to move. I told my brother to stop moving it, but he said he swore it wasn't him. I told him to move his hand away, and he did it. It kept moving. My brothers thought I was messing with him, but I didn't pay attention to the pin, and it landed on the word yes. My brother had taken over. He asked the question, "Are you a good spirit?" There was 5 seconds pause before my brother's hand moved along with the word no. Oh no! We both looked at each other, and at this point I ran to my room, shut the door behind Mez. But he continued. He was with this so-called game. I heard his muffled voice from down the dining table. The room went all of a sudden I heard screams at the top of his lungs. I ran back downstairs to see what was wrong. He was holding himself up, relieving a small open cut that almost looked like a claw mark. He told me to set the fireplace immediately, and I obeyed. He threw the Ouija board in the fireplace and told me never to speak of what happened to anybody. We'll have never spoke of the Ouija board since. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. I got to do something. I got to finish my homework, and I got to do my homework. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.